realize that in any type of exploratory new frontier such as space, it's a dangerous, it's a hostile environment in many ways, and we as humans have to figure out how to do that safely. So as a spaceport, the nice thing about our leadership is they kept the funding in place to keep the spaceport going. And now what we're seeing with the space industry and our partnership, for example, with Virgin Galactic that you mentioned, the neat thing that they've done is they've stayed the course too. There's going to be tragedies, there's going to be setbacks, and anytime you make yourself vulnerable in life, right? You take a calculated risk. You're out there trying to do something that's exciting, but it's also important for humanity. If you're really doing that and to be courageous about it, you have to make yourself vulnerable. You have to take certain risks, safe risks, but you still take risks, and sometimes you're going to fail. But that should never stop you from continuing to learn from those failures and to continue to go forward. And that's where the real courage comes in, not only as a corporation like Virgin, like Sir Richard Branson did when he said, hey, this is what happened, but you know what, we're going to pick up and we're going to still continue to go because it's the right thing and it's important for humanity to do. So from a company level, we have great examples with Virgin Galactic. From a spaceport level, we have great leaders that realize that same thing, that it takes courage, it takes bravery sometimes to invest in something that is maybe out of the box thinking in some ways. From my perspective, coming from a missile range after 34 years, this is the most smartest, there's a no-brainer. Yeah, of course. We have natural abilities, capabilities, natural, environmental, and altitudes and restricted airspace that we're the perfect spot in our nation to build a spaceport. And so with continued funding, with continued leadership that has the courage to continue to invest where they know it makes sense for the state and humanity, that's what's going to drive us forward, not only as a state, but it'll also drive us forward as a nation.